State of the channel for Futuraza, June of 2024. How are you guys? Miss ya. Oh, what a stressful life it is. So, how are things going? Pretty okay. I've been publishing a lot. I've been working a lot. I've been traveling a lot. So, let's take a look at how things are going with the channel. This is a website called Social Blade. I can move this up a little. There we go. And it tells you some things. So you could see that if you were to scroll over here, you could see that among auto channels, I am ranked. There's 11,000 bigger ones. And of subscribers, there's 832,000 channels bigger than mine. And it feels like it. But I'm also not a little kid opening boxes of stuff. I'm a big kid opening boxes of stuff. So if we look at how things are going, it's all the right direction. Here's views. You can see that last, really April, May, June, things picked up. Things had gotten a bit slow, but around here I went to daily and started doing that. And around here I went to twice daily, which is exhausting. Subscriber count, boy, we had some lean times, you guys. Couple hundred, like 200 in June of 2022. Oh, that's right. That's when that whole thing happened with Texas guys trying to get my channel deleted. And they almost succeeded, but they didn't. But even February of 23, not great. February of 23. Yeah, that was just a year and a half ago. And then I switched to, right around here, I switched to daily. And it went nuts, and I switched to twice daily, and it stayed nuts, but then it fell off a bit, as it does when the stock is down. When the stock is down, enthusiasm is down, everything's down. That's not an indictment on anyone. A lot of channels struggle to grow during these times. If you look at other channels, you'll see pretty similar trends. There are a couple of exceptions who grow all the time, no matter what. Brighter with Herbert being one, Justin, the bearded Tesla guy, being another. But even my views are still quite good. This is, for me at least, pretty good. 500,000-ish views. April wasn't great. May was. It was better. But again, enthusiasm is down. And another one I'll show you, just because we're here, is this chart. I can make it fit a little better. This is... Boy, that is really hard for you guys to read. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. This is views per month since forever. Look at that. When I started, first month, 5,000 views, 15,000, 23,000. And then Dylan from Electrified said, hey, you should check out Brian's channel. And 91,000 for the month. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I monetized. Things turned around, and again, they got difficult. And then we have that June when the guys tried to destroy me. Came close. They came really close. It was April, May, June was end of April's when it happened. And you can see 30,000 for the whole month. That's not good. And then, right here is where I switched to... somewhere around here. That's where I switched to daily. You can see it picking up. And then April, May, that's when the big subscriber spike happened. And it's been pretty sustaining. Pay no mind to that. That's this month. And it's only 2 days. But you'll see if you look at some of these videos, you'll see that that's my biggest video of all time. 165,000. And number 2 is half that. Ooh. And it's just really hard. Yeah, you can see. Getting a big video is... I've never gotten that viral pop. Maybe someday. The odds... it's got to happen eventually, right? This green one was that BYD story. Detroit, studying BYD, they're in trouble. That one did really well. But you can see even very good videos. My best one ever, $600. It's not a lot. And again, this is all time. And some of these are brutal because the channel was either not monetized or just barely getting monetized. And advertisers don't know you exist. Advertisers can bid on stuff. So that's one thing that happens. So the traffic's looking okay. The revenue's looking okay. The revenue has grown significantly over the past year. But I've also incurred the cost of an editor because I couldn't possibly. I'm doing 2 videos a day plus a short. And the shorts are AI generated. Those are as close to effortless as you're going to get. But 2 videos a day is still really, really tough. I'll go out somewhere, I'll shoot 6, 7 videos back to back, just drive myself crazy. And then the people I'm shooting with will be like, wow, you're going to be covered for a while. No, that's 3.5 days. That's 3.5 days, my friend. So I guess you could say my objective for 2025 is to do fewer videos, or because I think I've got the workflow dialed in a way that makes it not too difficult. But I enjoy doing the field pieces. When I go out to all these events and you see me going out to car shows and meetups and Tesla cons and whatnot, and I speak and I meet people. I went to CES. I went to the battery show, North America, and I get to meet experts and I get to learn things. And I publish those videos, not because I think they'll do well. They almost never do well, but because they're valuable, because they're good information. And if you don't want it, you know how to skip it. So that's easy. It's very easy stuff. So revenue's doing okay. Revenue could do better. I could say that if I stop doing trips, it's self-sustaining. If the stock goes back up and enthusiasm goes back up, it's self-sustaining. If there's a lot of ways to make this continue working, but it's really tough. And, hey, what are you going to do? But I'm not at the end of my rope. I have more rope. Thank you for the rope. That doesn't sound right. So revenue's doing okay. One thing I am hoping to find, I have a problem asking for sponsorship from businesses, from organizations, and I think I need to do that. There are organizations that have funding available for things like outreach, and if they do, I should ask them for help because I'm doing the outreach. I am spending my own money to do the outreach because I don't like asking for money. I feel awkward and uncomfortable because that's how I was raised. So that's something I'm working on. So now let's talk about the trip. I'm leaving in a few days, maybe 3-4 days, maybe 4 or 5 days, somewhere around there. The 7th or 8th, I'm leaving. Heading out on the open road. I've invited my boys, I've invited my wife, and they have all declined. At one point, my wife had said, oh, let's bring everybody. I said, no. That's no longer a work trip. That's chaos. Trying to balance 6 picky diets, trying to also get my work done. No, that's too much. If we'd like to do a trip, we can do a trip, but this is work. I can bring, 2 people, 1 or 2 with me. You got to realize only one of my kids is under 18 now. So they all declined. So I will be doing my 5,000 miles alone, but not alone because I've got you guys. So are you in the Western U.S.? And by Western, I mean, I'm planning on driving down through probably Salt Lake, probably to Denver, probably kind of due east from there, going through Sioux Falls to Chicago to Detroit. And then on the way back, I was thinking I might go through the Southwest, through New Mexico and Arizona, through see Gruber Motors. I've been invited there. Maybe also go through Southern California and up the coast. Are you in any of those places? Would you like to hang out? I've met a number of you guys, and it's always been a great experience, so let me know. So that will be, let me check my calendar here. I think what I scheduled, and it's flexible because I've got wheels, is to be on the road from the 7th or 8th through the 21st. So, or thereabout. Who knows? There is another event upcoming, which is my birthday party, because I was hoping this would be a big one. It's my 50th. You only get these once. It's special. And it has not been special yet. My family that I grew up with is all out of state, and they did send me a text message, so that was nice. And my family, my wife and kids, got me a card, 2 cards. So that's not what I count as a birthday, really. For I mean, if it was my 51st, that might be cool, but I'm hoping to have more fun. And you guys are my family. So on July 3rd in Longview, Washington, there is a party going on. Now, the whole weekend is a party. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is a huge 4th of July festival here in Longview, Washington. It's called Go Forth, spelled Fourth, because they're clever and witty. And someone came up with it 100 years ago. Go Forth. So we're going to have something going on for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I will get something posted official somewhere where you can RSVP and all that. And the address I will be giving out closer to time when I know how many people there will be. If it's just a few, we'll do it here. If it's more than a few, we'll do it at the park. We'll figure it out. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for making this channel possible. Thank you for sticking with me through the tough times, of which there are many. And yeah, onward and upward, right? So thanks for all of it. Talk to you soon.